Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kaiserredux for today. We'll be breaking free as Texas and making Kaiser really our cowboy in chief. Anyway, I did set a few custom game rules. One is that the German exiles come to Texas and that Germany will fall. So let's get to it. Yeah, we're gonna pledge the support to the Tingy Majingi. Oh no, a coalition with the base the Democratic. Boys, I'm gonna say it. We absolutely need Texan oil, or at least their independence. Right now, I think we need to have Hugh along for a while, just for America to implode so we can get Texas. Let's take the case to the Supreme Court. Let's just have them no obligation. Oh no, violence is starting in Texas, just as we intended. This is too much work, let's just allow them to sort it out. Mr. Allred shall stay for now. We will allow him. Now all we need to do is wait for America to implode and then we break free. Oh no, time is up and MacArthur has taken power. The disaster has begun. Oh, Texas can be independent? Let's do it then. Texas leaves? I guess we'll have to play as them. Oh well. And we'll start with bringing up the National Guard and just starting with an army so we can at least defend our border, because I'm pretty sure that Mexico can just declare war on us now, and yeah, we gotta defend the south. Oops, Mexico decided to just take El Paso from us. No objections, no fighting scenes. We don't have any troops, do we? Now let's finally give ourselves some industry. Uh-oh, Texaco started getting stuff. I guess we'll have to bribe politicians so Texaco gets a chance. Let's keep expanding Texaco's influence in our government so they just get fully in control. Since we have secured enough power and influence, we can just move against the government. All we need to do is bribe the police and the army, and then, well, we just get the Texaco coup. We'll fix my economy now, and now, as well, we're just gonna get the time ticking to secure our grip over Texas, which we must not do. Let's do Texan allies, and embrace our German ties. Oh well, Texaco's grip has failed, and now Mr. Houston takes power. Let's do Houston's presidency now, and just become a monarchy. Boys, some very good news. We are in the Reichspakt now. It doesn't show it on the map really, but we are. Oh, we got Mr. Eisenhower back, so he's gonna lead our armies. Also, in case you're wondering, it's crucial that you do the German ties here on the all the way on the other part of the focus tree before you do the free elections, so you actually get the monarchist idea event. Oh, are we going to get the first king of the Texans? I guess we will. An illegitimate kingdom? I highly doubt it. It is very much legitimate, and we shall have the rise of Houstonian kingdom. You guys might have heard of the coronation of the English king, but the Texan king? Not yet, I bet. Now, I will finally start stabilizing Texas itself and just get rid of bleeding sexes and the famine. Oh, Mexico declared war on Cuba. And Cuba is on Reichspakt, so does that mean we get to go to war with Mexico? I'm just gonna position all of our troops there and join the war now. Now I will just try to encircle as many Mexican divisions as possible and just eliminate them one by one or two by two, and eventually they should just collapse. Plus, all of the Reichspakt members will do small little naval invasions, just messing their front lines even more. Boys, let's cross the Rio Grande and reclaim our lost legacy. Uh-oh, Germany and France are at war once more. Let's just hope they survive for long enough. Damn, Germany is already collapsing, and well, that's exactly what we intended for it to happen. At the same time, we are slowly dispatching of Mexico. They are putting a bit of a struggle against us, but we are just slowly defeating them. Let's just defeat Mexico. I think they're weak enough at this point, and we can just take Baja California and the rest of it. Mexico City has fallen, and with it, Mexico will follow too. very soon. Mexico has been defeated and we have finally won the Texan-Mexican rivalry. This is truly a juicy looking Texas, isn't it? We're gonna be very ambitious and take all of Mexico, just making it a true Texan empire. Also, the capital will stay Austin because, why not? At the same time, very sadly, our king, Mr. Houston, has died. Oh, it's the perfect time. The Germans have collapsed, and thus we shall gain their government. For now, we shall leave Cuba alone. For now. Sorry, Adrian, but you shall not be the queen of our Texas. We will wait for a better candidate, a more fit candidate, somebody who might have ruled Germany before. By golly, it's the Kaiser himself. He has decided to come and be proclaimed the King of Texas. Well, I guess the Kaiser of Texas, but those are details. It's time to start tying up the loose ends, and we will continue the war in the East. Well, not really, we will just do all the decisions. I'm just going to build up as much as possible, mainly focus on the Air Force, so that we're just gonna roll over them and just not lose that many men. I will start doing our darkest hour focus, so we just get a bunch of buffs, mainly the German leadership one that I'm going for, and what little we have left path. Some very sad, very saddening news. Our Kaiser Wilhelm II has died, and thus Wilhelm III has been crowned the Kaiser of Texas. I'm feeling a little bit, not devilish per se, but just rowdy, and I will start justifying on the Pacific states since we have around 100 divisions, and I think that should be enough for us to fight them. I have declared war on the Pacific state, as I will continue the tradition of Texans hating Californians. I will wait a bit. Hopefully they try to exhaust themselves on our borders and our superior forts and air force, and just lose as many men as possible. It appears that they're focusing on the east, but I just hope they're not focusing on the east coast as much as they are on our east. Yes, keep attacking our forts. Let the casualties pile up. Oh boy. The US of A has capitulated. I guess we need to go a bit more on the offensive side of our doctrine. We just need to get to San Diego so we can get the airport. So we can actually, have our Air Force deployed in California. And it's just us against the Pacific states, the last remnant of the American Civil War. We're able to push a bit towards Mississippi, but that will be it for now. They are restructuring their front line, so we can actually attempt to take San Diego, but I doubt it will be very successful. We need to up the conscription to service by requirement. I know it's not ideal and all, but we don't really have much of another option. Yo, we got Audie Murphy as a general. I love it. I am kinda tempted to just make an army and focus on pushing through Los Angeles all the way to Sacramento. Try to do a bit of an offensive and encircle these 8 divisions here, because I think they have a bit of a gap in this whole area at Nevada and New Mexico, not Nevada, Arizona and New Mexico. The Pacific states did invade us, and we're trying to deal with this whole mess, but we ain't having a good time with it. We have so far killed 1.8 million of them, and they killed only 220,000 of us. Also, we have almost dealt with the naval invasion, so we can... I wanna say chill, but we ain't gonna chill for a while still. We're just slowly trudging through, surviving, and I think we can now try to make a bit of an encirclement finally here, just get rid of these 8 divisions, but I just doubt it. The Californians are launching an all-out offensive on us, and it's not going too well for them. Even their manpower is slowly running out, just little by little. I seriously am tempted to just putting Heinz Guderian up in California and just let him wreak havoc on the Pacific states. Pun intended. Let's just walk into Los Angeles without well, any resistance really. They messed up their front line, so we're gonna use it to the fullest advantage. We are in such a stalemate. We can't push, they can't push, and they're just amassing casualties. Like, we are amassing some casualties too, but the amount of casualties they have suffered so far is just... yeah. You could say I gambled it, and we have taken Las Vegas. The Californians are on their final 100,000 men, and then we can probably win. On the bright side, at least we're absolutely dominating in the air battle. San Francisco is about to fall, and we will surely soon get rid of the Pacific states for the entire world. Hey, Sacramento fell without any struggle actually too, so now we just need to get to Washington, Philadelphia and New York. Let's push towards the Canadian border, and if we're lucky, we can, well, deny the Pacific states their Pacific Ocean. We have reached Seattle, and we're about to cut off their access to the Pacific Ocean. And then we just need to push east and get to Philadelphia, New York City, Baltimore, Washington, you know, the big cities. Oh my god, we can unite Western America and be known as the... well, something else, I'm not sure what. I'm not going to put them all on just pushing by the arrow. However, I think we're close to doing that. Just a few more, like, of their divisions getting destroyed, and then we can do it. It's 1946. And we're still fighting. We have captured half of the US of A. We still need to capture the other half. They're not even halfway capitulated, bro. We have taken back the city bearing the name of our founding father, Bismarck. Not only have we captured one Kansas City, but we have captured the other one too, so we have two Kansas cities. Fun fact, the Pacific States of America are at war with Brazil because they declared war on Uruguay, so there's that. Oh my, the Third International has been very successful. They have capitulated Canada, but we have taken New Orleans, and hopefully the rest of the Pacific states would follow. You can see it has been a bloody ass war. We're slowly setting stage for us to do the final push towards the eastern coast and end the war. I'm pretty sure we're about to win the war. I mean, if you just look at the casualties alone, it's... yeah, it tells you everything, doesn't it? Our last push has begun, and I'm pretty sure with this we can end the war. The AI had some bizarre moments where they just put most of their army in some tiles, but I don't mind it at this point anymore. I just want it to end. Once Philadelphia falls, the Pacific states will fall with it. With this, the Pacific states have been defeated, and America reunited under Texas. I will end the video here since it has been going on for long enough, and the war against the Pacific states was very exhaustive. However, we did achieve our main goal, which was making Kaiser Wilhelm the Kaiser of Texas and just, well, uniting the US of A with it. Anyway, I hope you all had fun watching it. Otherwise, I wish you a very nice rest of your day. Till next time. Bye bye.